Hey, Queen of San Joaquin here. So I'm on my way to check out my friend's car. It's a 2000 Ford Mustang. The radiator's cracked, I guess. I would see if I can change it today, but I'm gonna at least check it out. I am about as excited to work on this car as I would be to get a colonoscopy right now. So, see how this works out. So, this looks like a pretty straightforward job. There's a crack down here somewhere. If you can see, it is leaking down there. Come on, focus.
That's the hose line's busted.
Yeah, it is leaking down there. But even if it wasn't leaking down there, this is where the top radiator hose goes. And yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, so this whole radiator's gotta come out. So we're going to first take the negative battery cable off, and then I am going to take this top piece off. So use a 12mm wrench to take the negative battery cable off. Okay, so instead of actually trying to pry up on these themselves, I went with the screwdriver behind underneath there and popped it off that way. This one went through it, but that's okay, it's still there. And these aren't screwing out as I anticipated they would, and I don't want to break this piece, so what we're going to do is just pry this up and just work with it that way. Okay, so we've got this pried up. We're going to take out these two bolts so we can get the overflow tank out. We took this hose, the overflow tank hose, off, and yeah, so let's get that out. Okay, so 8mm socket gets these two bolts right here out, and then you should just be able to lift this sucker out. There we go. Alright, we'll set this aside. Okay, so we gotta take these two lines out so I can get to the bottom to the radiator hose. And to get these out, you gotta put like a crescent wrench or a larger wrench onto this nut on the base, and then you can loosen the line. Otherwise the line will start twisting. So it makes it a lot easier. And you have to take this one off first, then the bottom, because the top one's in the way of the bottom one.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I got this top line off, but I can't really put anything to stop this nut down there until I take this electric fan out. So I'm going to take the fan out next. So I'm going to take the connector off, and the connector, I just pushed it and you pull it out. Take that out first, and then pull these out, because there's a couple of little plastic stud things that are keeping the connector in. Try not to break it. Okay, so there are two 8mm bolts, one here and one here. Take those out, and then you can lift the electric fan out. Okay, so now with the electric fan out, we can easily get to this bottom line and the bottom radiator hose. Yay! Okay, so we got the bottom radiator hose out, and got out of the way. And this bottom line we got out. I had to take the hose out first to get to this line here, because this nut needed to be stopped by something. I couldn't fit the adjustable wrench or crescent wrench in there, so I ended up getting just a big pair of vice grips and kind of holding it while I loosened the line. Anyway, the car is now a bloody mess. Okay, so I took these two bolts out and then pull these brackets off,
pretty loose though.
And the radiator should just lift out.
Do. Wait, just hung up on this.
Ah, okay. There we go. Radiator is now out. Okay, so I'm at the local auto parts store. I'm gonna pick up a new radiator for this car. I'm also gonna get 2 new hose clamps because I don't like those claw type. Fucking suck. Okay, so make sure that they're all of your brackets, hose areas, lines are all in the same spot. Looks like we're actually pretty good on that side. And that side looks good as well. I think we're good to go. What do you think?
This side looks better than that side.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna get some new hose clamps to replace those old ones that suck. And get some new antifreeze. Put the radiator back in. And we're gonna put our brackets back on. Slip right over there and then fit into there. So let's do that. Okay, so this line down here is a bitch to get in, and we had to loosen the mounts we just put in so the radiator can move around, and it finally went in. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ.
Dun, dun.
Okay, so we got radiator hose down there on, and we've got our 2 transmission cooler lines back on, our mounts on, and next step's put the fan back. Okay, so we got the fan back in, we put these 2 bolts back, and the electrical connector back, snapped the little snaps, rubber stud things back. And just make sure it's seated into these clips down here. And then we're gonna put our top radiator hose on, put our reservoir back in, clip this back, and fill it up with coolant. Okay, so we've got a reservoir back in, got the top radiator hose line back, the top radiator hose back, and we filled it with a gallon of coolant, and then how much water? Half a gallon? Yeah, about half a gallon of water, and we're burping the system. We've got the car on, and we're waiting for all the air to work its way out, and the thermostat's got to open as well, and then we can finish filling it with water and put the cap on, and we should be good to go. Okay, so the water level dropped, so we put more water in it, filled up, and we capped it off. No leaks. And so that was how to change radiator on 2000 Mustang with a 3.8 liter engine. Hope you enjoyed that. Now the fun part comes of cleaning up all these like tools and shit. Anyway, like and subscribe. See you later. Queen of San Joaquin signing out. Hi, I'm the Queen of San Joaquin, and I'm about to lock my oh my god, sorry. I accidentally hit the lock. This is a jack stand. It's used in... Fuck. I need to stop. This is a jack stand. It can save your life. Use it. There is the radiator.
No, it's a box.
Well, the radiator's in the box.
You gotta show them that. They don't know that.
You know what? I didn't know. I learned something new just now.
What, you have to take it out and you can't just install the box inside the car?
Yeah, how'd you know?